Hey, what's up coders? This is the second part of the video series Simple IoT project in which we will be discussing about different requirements of the project build coming up. Okay, so I have just laid down the different requirements of the project and I have divided it into two parts. As you can see, hardware and the software slash tools. So I will be discussing one by one each six of them, and at the end of the discussion I will just integrate all of them and explain you at the integration level, okay, what the integration have to do with all of these six things or requirements. All right, so starting with the hardware section, the first one is the Raspberry Pi. Okay, so what is this Raspberry Pi? This is the small computer, uh, a very small computer, a credit card size small computer, which is responsible, in our case, responsible for running a Python script. Uh, and that's it, running a Python script, which is responsible for accepting the commands from the web application, which we will be building on the later videos. That's it. And the other two things, that is LED and a jumper wire. So we need to connect the LED to the Raspberry Pi, and that's why we need a jumper wire. Okay. So why LED? So when the commands is being received by the Raspberry Pi, then there need to be some of the indication, right? So we need, as we received the on command to the Raspberry Pi, the LED should glow up, and as we receive the off command into the Raspberry Pi, the LED should turn off. Yeah, that's it. So you guys understood, I think. The three of them collaborate and become a one device, and the other device which we will be building is that is a web application itself. Okay, so coming on to the software slash tool section, the first one is the public MQTT broker. Now I'll show you which broker I'm using, and then I'll discuss what is this thing. So I will be using hivemq.com. This is the free public MQTT broker. And why are we using public? Why can't we just set up a broker in our local machine? Because we need simplicity, guys. We need just a simple broker out there running on someone other's machine, and we just use that. Or else we will just add up another level of complexity to our tutorial. So we just don't need that. Okay. And now, what is this MQTT? So some of you guys are familiar with HTTP protocols that we use in websites. So the MQTT is very much similar to the HTTP, but it is not the same as HTTP. The MQTT is responsible for letting the Raspberry Pi and the web application which you're building to communicate. Right? It is just sitting at the middle of Raspberry Pi and the web application. That's it. Okay? You just don't have to worry about what is happening at the deeper level now. We will be knowing all of those as we build along, right? So that's it for the MQTT broker. Now let's jump on to the HTML slash CSS. These two are the technology we will be using to design our website. Yeah, we need something to design, right? Or else our website would be ugly. We just don't need that. Okay, so the third one is Node.js plus Express.js, and that is those backend thing. Node.js is a runtime environment. Express.js is a backend framework. We need some runtime environment or some medium to run our JavaScript on top of Node.js. That is runtime environment. So, and why Express.js? So, Express.js is a framework built for the simplicity to uh, design our backend services. Yep. So that's why we will be using that. Again, the simplicity comes here also. So yeah, that was it for our requirement thing. Now let's, as I told you, let's integrate all of these six things and see what happens. Okay. At the left side, we have a Raspberry Pi. At the right side, we have our web application. Both of them ready to roll. But how they are gonna supposed to communicate? As I just uh, give a command on website. Okay, I just gave a command on website. And then who is responsible to taking that command and reaching out to the Raspberry Pi? We just need some medium, right? So we need MQTT broker in the middle. Boom, we got that. So yeah, MQTT is right on the place. So let's see as what in the first video I showed you the real-time demo of our application, right? So we just will be going one step deeper here, what is happening at the deeper level. So uh, okay, let's give a command. I'm giving an on command and clicking on the go button. So when I click the go button, the command from the website goes to the MQTT broker, and the MQTT broker is having different topics. Okay, we have a capability to create topics. So I have created a topic called IoT. Now the command is sitting on the MQTT broker over the IoT topic. Now the Raspberry Pi is subscribed to the MQTT broker at the same topic. Okay, so the Raspberry Pi is now accepting the commands from the website through the MQTT broker, which has a common topic called as IoT. Okay, now you get that? This is all happening at the deeper level. I hope you get that. Okay, that's it for the video. I hope it is not that long. So in the coming video, we will discuss or rather configure the hardware and discuss the code which will be running on the Raspberry Pi, the Python script. We will code along and just test it out. At the end, we'll test it with the website pre-coded. All right. So let's see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the coming videos. Peace.